What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the next episode of Hitman Blood Money. We have now made it up to mission number 11, titled Amendment 25.
I thought you said you killed him.
It was a very brief reprieve. We raided the agency a few days ago.
You got him at his office?
No. The office has been closed and will not open again.
You got the Ortmeyer files.
They're still in circulation. But we learned that the files are almost entirely useless without a fresh bone marrow sample from 47.
So even dead, he's a threat.
Only until he's cremated. About 20 minutes from now.
How'd you finally get him?
He got overconfident and greedy. He took on the most difficult, most highly paid assassination attempt in history.
The presidential attack?
The very one you asked about at the start of our conversation. Ready to hear how it really went down?
We're all quite pleased to have you on this assignment, Mr. 47. The nation's gratitude...
Skip the patriotism, Smith.
Of course. Have you read the briefing?
Not yet. Give me the big picture.
The Vice President of the United States is plotting with Mark Parchesi. I assume you're familiar with him?
I know his work.
Good. They're planning to assassinate the President as soon as he gets back from Los Angeles.
Another drink, sir?
Please.
There's more detailed info on both men in the briefing. Can I do anything else for you? I'm looking forward to finally working with you.
I'll contact you if I need more information. Beyond that, never contact me in person again.
Sorry, gentlemen. My niece's birthday. Happy birthday, sweetheart. Did you get your present?
It's everything I've ever wished for. My own access card to the White House. Is the roof alarm taken care of?
Yes, Pumpkin. Everything is just fine.
I'm afraid Uncle has to go now. I'll call you back later and we can talk all about your party.
You know how little girls are.
Alright,
Listen up,
we have two
47.
targets.
The President of the United States is about to be assassinated. You'd expect the
Let's get our
CIA,
silver bowler.
FBI, or Secret
Make
Service
sure
to
it's
prevent the
upgraded
assassination.
with all
We
the
can't rely on
all
them.
the same stuff that we got
Can't
in the
rely on
last
them
level.
because the man behind this
So the first obstacle is getting inside without being compromised because of the giant metal detector. Equip your mine and throw it there. That is going to get his attention. Close the door and sedate. And we already have a disguise that will get us past the metal detector. We don't even have to smuggle any weapons in, which is what you're supposed to do. Or it's what the game wants you to do. Check the keyhole to make sure the coast is clear before you go out. The detector will go off, but it's fine. Now enter the security room, take a key card, and seal the videotape, because there's a lot of cameras in this level. The key card will get us through this door. And now we need to infiltrate the area where our first target, the Vice President, is hanging out. But we need to not be seen because this outfit as a Marine does not permit us into this area. So wait till this Marine is standing here. Then very carefully sneak in. And then in this next little section right here, wait. We need to wait until the Vice President, the First Lady, and the dog leave. The dog has to leave too. I would just give it a couple of seconds just to be safe. I mean, you could just wait until the red dot disappears from the map if you want, because we're gonna have to just sit and wait for him to come back, which is one downside to this mission. So you can just take your time. We are in no rush at all. So, for some reason, what the First Lady is doing is interesting enough to justify the pipcam, the picture-to-picture cutscene. Even though it really isn't. Basically, just wait here with your fiber wire until our target returns. There's going to be another picture-to-picture cutscene with the First Lady again. As soon as that happens, that should be the cue that our target is coming back from walking the dog, which is what he's doing right now. He goes to the outside area near the West Wing, and he goes to the window that's looking into the Oval Office, because that's where our second target is located. So he should now be coming back. We can check the West Wing outside. Well, he's still there, but he's coming back now. So, what I'm doing is pretty self-explanatory. As soon as he comes back and passes by us, we're going to fiber wire him. And then we need to hide his body and get out. And we need to get out pretty quick, because the next thing we're going to do is go to the roof of the West Wing, and we need to get a Secret Service uniform, and the way we do it, we have to be pretty quick because we have a pretty limited window of opportunity to get the disguise. If you want to follow him, main building basement is next. The limited window is because there's a Secret Service agent who smokes on the roof, and we want to make sure we take him out so that we could steal his uniform. And his key card. We can also get a West Wing key card off of the Vice President, but I usually just take it off the Secret Service agent since it's easier. So as soon as we eliminate the Vice President, we need to hide the body pretty quickly, because eventually the First Lady is going to come look for him if he doesn't respond to her calling him over an intercom to come walk the dog. So go ahead and crouch down before he comes. He won't see you here. If you do this right, you'll get the neck snap animation, which will make things quicker. Anyways, hide the body. Pick the lock to get out. And now let's hurry. Over here. Out the window, onto the scaffolding. And then we can jump down. You might take a little bit of damage, but it won't be substantial. And here's that Secret Service agent I mentioned. Since he's up against a wall, you can just push him into it, take his outfit, and his key card. And now we have to hurry again because there's a janitor that also comes out here. And we need to trigger the events quickly so that the janitor never comes out. Basically, as soon as it's scripted, we need to enter the Oval Office in order to trigger a scripted event. So just head downstairs to the door, and here we go.
So, you're the famous Mark Parchesi III.
You don't want to kill me, 47. I'm just like you.
Our similarities are irrelevant.
We're practically brothers. You can't shoot me.
I can do whatever I'm paid to.
So that'll happen, and then the alarm will go off, and the Secret Service agents are just going to start freaking out all over the place, whilst the civilians escape to the outside area. Fortunately, nobody will ever set foot on the roof after this happens, so that body will never be found. There is one exception. The target is going to go to the roof, where we have to have sort of a final showdown with him. But he's not going to find the body, though. So here's where our pistol comes in handy. Go ahead and crouch in front of this. Use your scope. And then just line up a headshot. So yes, I absolutely, just like the last level, I absolutely recommend putting a scope on the silver baller to make the headshot easier to line up. Now we just need to backtrack so that we can put our suit on and get out of here. So very carefully re-enter the bathroom. Put her suit back on. Very carefully exit the bathroom. And let's go. Silent Assassin, there you go. Alrighty, so that was technically the last official ranked mission in the game, but the game's not quite over yet, and I'll be showing off the end game sequence next time.